Hello YouTube, this is Sean Starrett here from Rogue Warfare RPG, and I have just finished filming my video about last Saturday's game session, my first game session with this, well, my first real game session, let's call it. But this is not what this video is about. This is about what my plans are for Friday's game session, which is tomorrow. Well, as we left off with my last video, I said they were going down the road. I believe I mentioned that they were going to a temple, which is actually the temple from this book here, which came in the red box starter set, 4th edition D&D starter set. Here's the map there. I think you can see it. I kept the same map, and I changed the encounters around, though. All of them, actually. So this is where they're going. They're gonna fight one combat encounter before they go in the dungeon. And yeah, and then they'll be in here, which originally this dungeon had lots of goblins. I have no more goblins. And it had few people in it, not very many. It's actually only this one weird little encounter with people in it. It's the only one, except for the boss encounter, which is against a necromancer. Against one necromancer and some of his undead minions. Yeah, all that's gone. I kept the concept of the necromancer, though. Another little side part of the dungeon, which I think is a very bad idea. I didn't like it one bit. It involved a dragon. A dragon. This is for level 1 characters. A fledgling white dragon. Just shoved off in the side of a dungeon with a couple kobolds. He's one encounter. Nothing leading up to him. No hinting at some dragon in the area. I guess the adventurers are just supposed to walk in there and kill a dragon and walk away. Like nothing happened. He's not even the main boss of the dungeon. It's a dragon. Doesn't make sense to me. So I got rid of the dragon immediately. No way my level 1 characters are fighting dragons left, right, and center like they're nothing. So that's gone. And in replace of all these weird monsters and throw together encounters that seem to be in here, it is now a main base for the Iron Circle members from the Reavers of Harkenwald module here, which I am basically running. I'm just changing it up a little bit, and it's leading up into where the books are getting into the books, and we will get there soon. But so yeah, this is now a base for them, and the main boss is still a necromancer. I actually made a new one. I wrote up a whole character sheet like it was a player character, a wizard, of course. It's funny because when I rolled his stats, he got a 5, so I figured I'd put that in dexterity. 5 dexterity. It's gonna be funny. Really clumsy, smart wizard guy. Necromancer. and the rest of it is basically just going to be some Iron Circle people. No weird goblins and dragons stuffed into corners and stuff. So, right. There's also going to be one room, and I thought the room looked the part. Right there, number 4, my finger's on it. Is going to have the outer 5 feet completely gone, basically, and I'm gonna have some of the experiments that the necromancer has been doing in there. So just a bunch of skeletons and a couple zombies. Sorry, my back's stiff. Other than that, it's going to be all humans. Well, all humanoids, all people. Might throw in a couple different races just to have some diversity, because I'm sure the Iron Circle is made up of more than just humans. There's no spellcasters except for the boss. I think I'm going to try and keep the spellcasters to a minimum in this campaign, and probably in my future campaign. I just don't want to see magic everywhere. It should be a special thing that not everyone can use. But in the room, there's also, in the room with the necromancer, there's also some big zombie, and I think I have it written down here, some smaller zombies as well. Yeah. I'm not gonna lead this one into a fight right away. Some of the other ones, well, most of the other ones I am going to. I just feel like there's a lot of killing up to this point. I don't really have a spot for anything else. I know I could make one, but I don't think I'm going to. So the last bit, the boss guy, the necromancer, is going to try and convince the players to switch sides. He is chaotic neutral. He's not an evil guy, is what I'm trying to point out here. He's not a bad guy. He joined forces with the Iron Circle because he believed that they were going to win. And so he's gonna kind of let the player characters know, if they give him the chance, that they might want to. He's basically going to say, if you don't switch, you will die, like, no matter how it happens, because he's a smart guy, and he's kind of realizing that these Iron Circle people are quite strong, like, they have lots of numbers, and he really believes that they're going to win. So basically the whole thing is he didn't account for this party that to come in, this group of adventurers to come in and kind of spoil the whole thing for the Iron Circle. So he's just kind of going to let them know he's not going to jump into the fight right away. Not that he won't defend himself, of course, if the players just want to kill. I don't know how I'm going to try and keep it from being a just killing thing if my previous encounters leading up to it have all been just killing. So I might put a couple more talking encounters in instead of just a bunch of fights, but I haven't decided, or I haven't found a good way to do that yet that flows with it without having random talking, random dragon skill challenges thing stuffed in the corner. So if I find one, it has to work. Yeah, actually, if you guys have any ideas about that, you can put it in the comments, and if I get to it in time and see one that I like, I'll probably incorporate it into one of the rooms or places in this dungeon, just so that it's not so hack and slash. I think that's all there is to tell about this session. Actually, if they complete this dungeon, when they head back to the town, since it's a couple days journey away, by the time they get through there, which will probably be a day or two, like it's going to take a long time for them to get through that many people, because they're going to need to take rests and stuff. While they've been gone, the Iron Circle has made a big, has challenged the Harkenwalders, or whatever the people are called. I think it's Harkenwalders, and have taken a good number of the villages, and have actually captured the Baron. So when they get back, it's going to be all Iron Circle. Well, not all, but the Iron Circle is going to have a much bigger presence in the outside from when they first came. And that is what I was talking about, that chieftain. I think I might kill him off while they're gone, because the characters didn't vibe with him at all. That was just bad role playing on my part. Still getting used to it. So yeah, if they get back, there's going to be when they're walking back, I think we're going to have a toll collector for the Iron Circle. And, well, they can either turn into a fight, or they can pay the toll and walk on and kind of walk through, because the Iron Circle guys aren't going to just kill everything in sight. They want control, not endless death. So they can kind of walk through as the place has been changed in such a small amount of time, how the Iron Circle has really dug in deep for the amount of time that they've been there. But they're gonna meet up with some people that want to fight for their place, right? So, and they're gonna join allegiance with them, I'm assuming, and kind of fight at the Iron Circle, assuming, of course, that they don't join the Iron Circle, of which I'm not sure exactly what I'll do yet, but I'm assuming it'll be something along the lines of the Iron Circle will not be quite that powerful. They'll be still quite powerful, but the adventurers, or the players, will have a time fighting back the rebels that are fighting against the new Iron Circle leaders. So, that's about it, I guess. So, I will let you know what happens tomorrow in a later video. Alright, see ya!